Hey, good morning everybody. How you doing? It's Steve. Welcome to the Little Wood Shop and our midweek shout out. So, what do we have for you this week? Well, this week is actually dedicated to all of you. And here's why. Last night, I got out of a marketing course online, and a webinar actually, and I went in and I pulled all of my analytics, because I wanted to see what was going on between the different social media platforms, as well as my YouTube channel and other related things. And I have found that last week, and I don't know how I missed it, and obviously I haven't been paying attention, we just tripped over 53 or 54,000 views up here. Wow. Now I know that for some of the bigger channels out there, you're getting that a month. Good for you. I'm happy. I'm happy for those guys, okay? But I have worked very, very hard up here to get this shop to this point since we started writing to a blog, and we started doing the video last July. We've been into this for 16 months, and in 16 months I've racked up over 50,000 views, which, again, I'm proud of that. I've worked very hard for that. But, again, I owe it all to you. So, I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank all of you very, very much. Also, as part of our analytics and doing the research, I didn't realize some of the age groups that I had that is actually following us up here. I have most of you between the ages of 40 and 65. I clearly have an age group 65 and over. I have another age group that's basically 18 to 30 or 18 to 40. But I've also got an age group in here I didn't even realize I had that's averaging like 12 years of age to 17 years old. So that really gave me a different perspective on the shop. I understand that this is definitely woodworking, CNC, engraving in wood and things like that. To me, it's dedicated more to guys our age, the 40 and over crowd. But I was really happy to see younger people taking an interest in this, because you guys who have been with me for a while now, my good friend Fred and Tom, Mr. Class, and a lot of you other guys out there who have been with me a long time, you always hear me preach about bringing a young person in and teaching them how to work with their hands and this equipment, because the one thing I can't express enough is, if there is a young person out there right now who would happen to catch this, don't think that you're limited to just what we do up in these little wood shops. Please, kick that aside. If you're the type of young person out there who is interested in working with their hands, but also using technology today, as well as their brain, some days I don't know how this burl on top of my own head, my own shoulders works, but it does. Look into a CNC career field. This is rewarding. This has been one of the most rewarding things I've done in my life. To be able to imagine things in your head, put them on paper, lay them out in CAD, and then build them. I never thought I'd be able to do such things, but lo and behold, I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. Believe in yourself. That's one of the biggest things that I can preach to any of you. Believe in yourself. Never give up. And one of the biggest successes that I can think to give you in life plan. Study hard, be polite, be respectful, be courteous, have a good work demeanor. You won't fail. You will not fail in this life. I have never had a problem with being able to find employment or find work. Never. Never, never, never. Never had a problem. And I live in a very remote part of the United States where there is not a whole lot of that to go around, okay? All right. Well, again, I wanted to mainly dedicate, this today to all of you, to say thank you. I am so grateful that you guys are, and that's the other thing I wanted to cap on. I pulled the amount of shares that are happening with our content, either with our blogging, our videos, our projects. And you ladies and gentlemen are sharing our content up here anywhere from 75 to 250 times per month. So again, thank you very, very much, okay? You're taking time out of your families, your busy schedules, and your lives to follow me. I want you to know I appreciate that, okay? All right. Well, behind me, we've got our table together. I got the sealer on it early this morning. So this sealed up pretty nice. I wanted to make sure that my legs were as flat as I could get them. So I did it right up here on top of the spoiler board. I can't imagine a flatter surface than that. Basic 3-leg, little cross brace. She's good and solid. There's no wobble in her. She's good and solid. Now, we have had a few folks come on since. I don't know if they've seen him. This is the piece that I told you that we just did. All right. Let me see if I can turn him, angle him straight. There we go. I've still got a drawer to put in him so that he can hold the little game pieces and the playing cards. But this was an appropriate engraving for where I live. A lot of avid outdoorsmen and hunters and sportsmen. And coincidentally, this piece is going to be going to the fine young folks at my high school, the young adults there at our high school. This is going to be raffled off so that the kids can have some money for their graduation affairs and events and whatever plans they have. And I'm just glad to be able to pitch in and help out. This to me is no different than doing a project for one of my vets. Speaking of which, we're going to finish up with that. I'd like to give a shout out to not only a great man and a good friend, but somebody who has served this country proudly for over 30 years. Every year, this man thinks enough of me to send up my new calendars, my new military calendars every year. These are really nice. They're all old oil paintings, everything from Vietnam to the Second World War, the Korean conflict, you know, and I do. I really enjoy hanging these up around the shop. We hang them up with pride. So, to my good friend and retired U.S. Army Sergeant Major Joe, thank you very much, sir, for the calendars. They will be hung by that flag with great pride, okay? So, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. Please stay tuned this Sunday for the Sunday evening blog. We are going to be getting out. I have got to get my legs. I have got to get my table legs from my back room to put into stock. I don't want to be going out and doing this when the snow starts to fly. We're going to get out and try to actually get this stuff this week. Because by the weekend we're dropping into the teens. So I don't want to be outside when it's 10 above zero, okay? Alright everyone, again, thank you all for your support. Thank you for following us. And as always, I'll try to keep it coming, okay? Alright everyone, have a safe week. Get home safe to you and yours. We'll see you Sunday for the Sunday evening blog. Alright, bye-bye guys.